MicroAI Factory provides solutions for many manufacturing challenges, including shallow asset observability, lack of self-monitoring, inefficient maintenance practices, siloed supply chain management, OEE barriers, and security vulnerabilities. Today we'll be looking further into one of these solutions with the Digital Factory.
So we're going to start from our Launchpad, and we're going to go to our Apps tab. Once we're in our Apps tab, we're going to select our lines from Manufacturing Dashboards. This will bring us to our Access. From here, we can view all active lines, active zones, stations, and assets located within our factory. As you can see, we have 2 active lines here, and it shows our zones, stations, and assets as well as average OEE. So if we choose, we can go directly into a line. From here, you will again see your OEE for that line, your planned jobs for the shift, how many have been completed, plus the predicted jobs at the end of shift that will be completed, as well as our planned cycle time versus current cycle time and how much time we've lost. You are also able to see each zone, station, and asset that is available within that line, as well as a graph of the OEE, the jobs per hour, and the cycle times. So let's go into a zone. You can click directly through your line, as well as here on the main access view. We'll go through here. Now our zone, much like our line, is going to show us the average OEE for that zone, the jobs planned, jobs completed, and the cycle time planned and current cycle time. This will show us which stations and assets are also available within the zone, as well as the graphs of OEE, jobs per hour, and cycle time. We can also view the station, as well as any asset located within that station. And again, this is going to show at the asset level, that OEE, how many jobs have been completed, cycle time, and where we're at. Let's say you want a holistic view of the line. Now, that's where our Starblock monitoring comes in. So if I click here on our insights, I'm going to be brought to our Starblock monitoring dashboard. This gives us an entire view of the line and every asset and station or operator station located in it. Again, we see that we have our OEE for the line, how many jobs we have planned, how many jobs to be completed, our current cycle time versus our planned cycle time. So this is going to show us the line from beginning to end. This comes in really handy for process manufacturers such as automotive or food and beverage manufacturers and canning facilities, in which raw materials go into one end of the line and a product comes out of the other. As you can see, we have every asset located here on the line, and you'll notice that they're changing color. So as they change color, we're showing blocker status, starve status, and block status. So as anyone in process manufacturing knows, all of the assets and all of the operators on the line are tied together in a way to be the most efficient for that line. Well, let's say one of our assets is in need of maintenance. So it starts to run a little bit longer on its cycle time. Well, anytime that happens, it is going to be blocking the asset behind it from moving the materials from it forward, and it's going to be starving the asset in front of it from getting the materials that it needs to complete its job. And that's where we've come up with this Starblock diagram. This is going to show us a real-time view of the line and allow for maintenance teams and operations teams to really be able to look at their line, their whole process, and determine which areas need to be viewed or maybe worked on and which areas that we're having troubles with. This also has the added benefit of being able to monitor cycle time from our human operators there on the line. Anytime that they're not completing their specific task in the allotted cycle time, their color will change as well.
I'm Abe Kais, and this was a demonstration to showcase how MicroAI Factory uses Edge AI and machine learning to stay one step ahead of factory floor downtimes.